Hello everyone, my name is Valerie Miranda. The mineral I will be highlighting for my project today is barite. So a couple of my talking points for today, I will be talking about the formation of barite, its common uses, the history of the Rusty Gold mine, mining types and processing steps for barite, and then the reclamation attempts for the Rusty Gold mine. So barite is one of the minerals that we have seen in our lab before. It is a non-metallic mineral. Some may also know it as barium sulfate. It is formed when barium and sulfate ions mix. It typically has a colorless brown, gray, white, or yellow color. Sometimes it even has like lighter shades of blue going on. It has a white streak. It has a vitreous or pearly luster. Perfect cleavage, hardness of 3 to 3.5 on the Mohs hardness scale. Its optical properties are biaxial. It has visible pleochroism and moderate relief. Now for the way barite forms, I only have two of the way that it forms on here, but there's actually a few other ways. Barite occurs naturally in a few different geological processes. Barite will form in sedimentary rock deposits associated with marine environments where barium-rich fluids mixed with sulfate-rich waters occur. After some time, layers of barite accumulates. Barite will also occur when saline lakes or seas evaporate, also known as evaporate deposits. Another common way barite forms is in igneous and metamorphic rocks. When heat and pressure decreases, they will deposit barite in veins. Now, it actually has a lot of different uses. I've only listed 7 here. I believe the top one is oil and gas industry, so it's used as a weighing agent in drilling fluids. It helps with the viscosity of the mud, so it helps control that. The second one I have listed is medical imaging, so it is used as a contrast agent. It allows for better visibility of internal body structures, such as blood vessels. For 3, I have paints and coatings. It's used as a filler in the production of paints, but it's also used in cosmetics. It's used in lip gloss and lipstick, eyeshadow. For 4, I have plastic. It helps increase density and flame resistance to plastic and rubber products. It's also used as a construction aggregate, so it's used to increase density and radiation shielding for facilities such as hospitals or even like nuclear facilities. It's also used in glass manufacturing. It's used as a fluxing agent, reducing melting temperatures and enhances clarity, just makes it a little bit more clear. And then for 7, I have brake linings. It's used for friction due to its heat resistance and also its high density. The U.S. has been a significant producer of barite. One of the major states is Nevada, and the mine I'm talking about today has been known as a major source. That mine is the Rusty Gold mine. Now, the Rusty Gold mine is also the Rusty barite mine. It's located in Elko County, Nevada. Its primary ore is gold, but its secondary is barite. It was one of the 2 of the largest barite producers in the United States. The earliest reported activity is the year 1980. I did list a couple of different references, the ones that I felt were most trustworthy. There were a couple of other sources that I found that were actually saying that the earliest reported activity was in the 1930s and the 1940s, but because they were kind of just random PDFs on the webs or just like on the internet, I didn't really know where they came from, so I'm gonna say the safest is 1980. What we know now is that it has 4 open pits. Open pit mining is an extraction technique used in an open pit on the surface of the ground. It is one of the most common methods for extracting barite. It uses large equipment like bulldozers and excavators to remove what we call overburden. To remove what we call overburden, which is basically any rock or soil or vegetation in the way. Then, using blasting techniques, they extract the ore, load it onto trucks, and transport it to the processing plant. To separate the mineral from the ore, it is usually washed or separated in water, then it gets shaken to isolate the material. Its production rates, I couldn't really find too much on the Rossi Gold mine. There's little information on the internet about it. What I did find out is that the world production rate is about 8.4 million metric tons in 2012, and then the US production is 640,000 metric tons in 2012. And again, Nevada was one of the biggest contributors to that. And yeah. Now, for the reclamation attempts, I'm going to go back to the slide actually. Um, I did find a recorded statement from the BLM, or the Bureau of Land Management, back in 2019 on a proposed mine expansion project. The proposal consisted of employing 433 individuals and would extend the mine life for an additional 8 years, expanding open pits, developing new ones, and a new waste rock disposal facility, and a lot more. It seems the BLM did not publicly release a statement on whether the Rossi Gold or Barite mine would receive this expansion or not. So, kind of interesting. I'm definitely trying to keep my eye on that and seeing where that ends up landing. But so far, there's no information about whether it's open today or when it closed, or if they got the expansion or not. But it looks like it likely did not. Alrighty, here are all of my references. The most recent one is probably that BLM releases final environmental impact statement for the proposal. It's honestly a good read. It's very interesting because they would have known in a month, and again, there's like no follow up, there's no like press release on it, so it's very interesting. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I look forward to looking at all of your presentations and learning more about minerals. Thank you.